Everybody, my name is Luna and welcome to a house tutorial. This is going to be my first house tutorial on this channel or on YouTube altogether, sorry. So I'm just going to start. We're going to get diorite, calcite, smooth quartz stairs, spruce fence gate, brown banner, spruce fence, oak wood slab, and a hay bale. You don't need the barrier block, but it is recommended if you, for another part of the build. So we're going to place 3 calcite blocks, and we're just going to mix in diorite every now and then with each one of these. So you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing with where I'm placing the diorite. We're just going to place 3 calcite blocks and leave a gap in the middle for a doorway. We're then going to come here and we're going to place 1 calcite block, leave a gap, place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calcite blocks, leave a gap, place 2 other calcite blocks, including the corner. Then we're going to turn, so you should have something like this, like a small L shape. And we're just going to continue all the way around. 5 blocks for the front, or 7 blocks for the front, sorry. And you should have something that looks like this. You're then going to place 2 small quartz stairs, in those 2 gaps. You're then going to add texture by using diorite stairs and placing them at random intervals. Make sure it's not too much of a pattern, because if you have too much of a pattern, it would look weird. You're then going to go 1 higher, continuing to place your diorite blocks along with the calcite.
Make sure you don't have something like this again because of the pattern. Leave a gap above the quartz stairs.
And it should look something like this. You're going to go up 2 more times.
Like so. Up once more.
And it should look something like this. You're then going to place a smooth quartz stairs on the 3rd block above the doorway, and you're going to do the same thing for the windows, leaving 1 block between the upside down and normal quartz stair, like so. You're then going to place blocks over the quartz stair and the doorway. You're now going to grab your oak wood slabs. This is where you're going to leave 2 blocks overhang and continue on the upper half of the last block, or the 4th block. Leave 2 blocks overhang at the back as well, and do the exact same thing on the other side. You're then going to go to the oak slab closest to the actual structure and place a oak slab on top of that on both sides. You're then going to simply build up as if you would on a oak stair, leaving to a point in the middle, like so. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Just like this. It should look something like that. You're then going to grab these oak slabs here and do this. So you'll have the oak slab on the top half of the overhang. Do this. It should look something like that. So on the 2nd block of the overhang, it is on the same interval as the rest. You're going to break these blocks here, like so. Do this on the other side as well. Again, on the top half of the block closest to the structure. We're then going to break this once more, leaving a 1 block gap for the slabs. It should look something like this. You're then going to grab your hay bale blocks. Make sure that you place them upright instead of on the side. Place the hay bale block and continue placing them on the oak wood slab. You're then going to grab your oak wood slab and place it above the overhang. Do the same thing by adding a block that will be destroyed later, so a placement block or a temporary block, and add the hay bales on top of that temporary block, like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Once you've done this, you're going to grab the oak wood slabs and place them like so. Bring them along and do this. Once again, add your placement block underneath the overhang and bring it along. Continue by placing the hay bales again in an upright position on the top of the placement blocks. After you've done this, you're going to come over here and break these placement blocks and add calcite and diorite, like so. Make sure that you have these inner blocks to make it look like this. We're then going to come to the other side and do the exact same thing, breaking the temporary blocks and placing your calcite and diorite blocks. You're then going to come to the side of the structure and add oak wood slabs at random intervals, much like the diorite underneath. We're going to come up to the top of the roof and place random oak wood slabs on top of the other oak wood slabs. Going to do the same thing on the other row on both sides. You're now going to place oak wood slabs on top of the hay bales, like so. This will give the house an appearance of looking rough and rustic. You could decide not to add these details if you'd like the house to look newer, but it won't look as good. Like so. You're then going to grab your oak wood slabs and place them on the lower half of the side of the hay bale block. Like this. I'm going to come over to your windows and place spruce fence gates in them, as well as the door. Place the brown banner over the door to make it look like a fir. You're then going to come to this side of the house and add a temporary, a optional piece. You're going to break this block here, and this block here, 2 blocks away from the overhang, and add the hay bale blocks. Again, going to break the middle area here. You should have 4 or a 3 by 3 area in the top of your roof, 3 blocks away from the overhang. On each side, you're going to add 3 blocks, adding temporary blocks there, like so. Add 1 block on each of those 3, and continue with your temporary blocks, building a dome. Add temporary blocks here, and place oak wood slabs above those. Continue by placing oak wood slabs beside the 1 block, like so. You're then going to grab an oak trapdoor and place that on the lower half of the slab in here. And this should look something like this. You're now going to grab campfires, an oak, or a spruce fence rather, a spruce trapdoor, a spruce wooden stair, your temporary block, turtle eggs, a bee nest, and a rail. On the side of the house, opposite from the windows, you're going to count 3 blocks away from the corner, and then go 4 blocks out from that 3. Do the exact same on the other side. Again, 1, 2, 3. On the 4th block, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and place that on the 5th. Build this up 3 high, like so. Grab your campfires and break out these blocks. Once you've done this, you're going to grab oak wood slabs and build them all the way along, like so. Then going to grab your campfires and place them like this. We're going to grab our water buckets and our normal bucket and place them on each one of the campfires, like so. Grabbing the bucket, you're going to empty the campfire to make an overhang. You're then going to grab your rail and your bee nest again and place your bee nest in the center of these blocks. Then placing a stair, 1 rail, and a rail connecting it to the ground. You're going to break this rail and add trapdoors around the bird's nest, which is going to be a bee nest. Continuing by placing trapdoors on top of each other around this to make a chicken coop. By adding turtle eggs, you make it look like there is chicken eggs in the coop. You can add a horse pitch or hitch, where you could hitch a horse, or you cannot. All you'd have to do is grab the horse or donkey, tie it up to these 2, and it would look like a horse is hitched. That's going to be it for the exterior of this build. If you'd like to see a interior or ask me to make a interior build, let me know. To start off with that interior, you can just add a campfire directly below the hole in the roof with a hay bale under it. This will make it so that the campfire will look like it is coming out of a chimney. That's it for the build. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and comment down below. If you didn't enjoy, please leave a dislike, as it tells me if you enjoyed the video and if I can improve on anything in the build. Thank you for watching and have a great day.